Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you my take on a Black Forest cake. So a Black Forest cake basically consists of two or more layers of a chocolate sponge that is sandwiched with whipped cream and cherries, and it's garnished with chocolate shards or chocolate shavings, whatever you please. So without further delay, let's get started. The first thing you do is place a cake board on a turntable and spread some frosting on the cake board so that the chocolate sponge can stick to the board. Then apply some cherry syrup on the chocolate sponge. The recipe for the cherry syrup is in the description box below. Then spread a generous amount of your whipped cream frosting on the chocolate sponge and level it up neatly. Now using a piping bag, I am going to be piping out a whipped cream dam or a wall you may call it, so that when I put the cherry filling, the filling will not spread out of the layers and the cake won't bulge. So it will just remain within the cake inside. I then put a layer of whipped cream, whatever is remaining, in the piping bag and just spread it over the cherries neatly. I then put the second layer of cake and then brush it again with some cherry syrup. I then cover the cake with a very thin layer of whipped cream. This is called crumb coating. It's basically to seal in the crumbs and it won't come out later on when we finish off with the main icing. And then place it in the fridge for a while. Now I put some whipped cream on top of the cake and then gently level it up. For this I use an offset spatula. Now I'm putting a second coat at the sides of the cake. This layer of icing might look a little untidy, but as we go further and we keep icing the cake and chilling it and again icing and chilling it, we'll get a nice clean iced cake. Now using the offset spatula, you have to just gently pull out the excess of cream that's formed at the edge of the cake. Each time you remove the cream, make sure that you wipe your spatula clean and then again remove the excess cream from the cake. After cleaning the sides of the cake, I'll then place it in the refrigerator for 10 minutes again. While the cake is chilling in the refrigerator, I melt some chocolate in the microwave as I want to make some chocolate shards for the cake. I spread a piece of parchment paper on the table and then I poured the chocolate into a piping bag and then I'm just piping these little swirls. So you can do any form of design on it. I'm just making these little curves, as you may say. If you don't want to do this, you can always take a chocolate and using a peeler, you can always just peel off some chocolate shavings and then just place it around the cake. This kind of a design is not necessary. Place this in the refrigerator for around 10-15 minutes. I've just put a third layer of whipped cream on the cake and I'm trying to smoothen it using a bench scraper, and now I'm using another offset spatula to scrape in the top of the cake, the excess cream on top of the cake. Now I'm not being very particular about the neatness of the cake because I'll be covering the cake with chocolate shards. If not for the chocolate shards, you have to keep repeating this process till you get a very smooth outer layer of the cake. You have to keep putting the icing and then placing it in the refrigerator and keep icing it till you get a smooth finish. I had some extra melted chocolate, so I just thought I'll make some chocolate drips. I put some whipped cream in a piping bag and using a closed star nozzle, I'm just piping on these little swirls. And with the help of my little helper, we're just placing some little cherries on the swirls. As you see, the chocolate is fully hardened. Now I'm just going to break them into pieces and place them around the cake. Okay, so this chocolate basically is a compound chocolate. I haven't used couverture chocolate because I would then need to temper it. So to avoid the tempering, I have just used compound chocolate. So there you go, a Black Forest cake ready to be eaten. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Also, I'll see you next time with another video. Until then, stay safe. Have a happy weekend. Bye.